Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, where our power system is all done, built, sorted, ready, kind of to go, but not, because it turns out these ladders don't quite work the way I expected them to. They can't lean over the corners of the ladders together, which makes sense because they're supposed to. They can't come up here and lean over the corner. So what I've had to do is I've had to build platforms, double platforms in between, and then they can get onto this platform here. That means they can build this one, and so on and so forth. So yeah. Also, it has been confirmed that this here, these are spinning just fine. These are not spinning, even though some of them have power. In here, I can't click on them, but yeah, it's a visual bug. It's a visual bug. The ones on this side won't spin because they're technically facing the wrong direction. But it's just a visual bug. They will still work absolutely fine as batteries. So that'd be great. What else have we done? We put in big houses. I have unlocked some big houses, so we have taller houses over here, which is awesome. I'd rather switch over to them. They're better than doing this stacky thing here. They're just awesomely efficient. So we'll probably do that. Probably change these houses to be tall houses and change stuff. So but also we have kind of finished over here, ready to get metal, and finished over the other side as well, ready to get metal. So we are absolutely getting there. I'm going to move you two, I think, down to there, so you can clear those trees, and then we get those trees, and that's done. And then this is done. Just need these trees here, but they're fine. They're fine. So we want to grab some metal. So let's grab cabin back, and let's unlock the smelter as well, because we're going to need the smelter. But what I want to do is I want to grab the metal and store it, and then obviously send the storage back over here. But we need lots of beavers to do that. We need lots of beavers. We currently have 6 spare beavers, which isn't really enough, but it is enough to get a camp going. Absolutely enough to get, because we only need a couple, and we just need to import things like water and other bits and pieces. So I think we should build a little bit of infrastructure first, as in a couple of storages. Build a water tank, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a path around the water tank, so we can upgrade that to a bigger water tank, so I know it's there. And a couple of storages, like warehouses. Yeah, if we put a couple of these in, so 3 in like that, and we'll shrink the path back down just to make it look quite nice. There we go. And these can all be for, so this is storing water, this is going to be for storing berries, this would be for storing kohlrabi, and this one will be for storing fermented cassavas. Okay, let's remove that path there. There you go. There you go. So there's the food done, and then we can also put in breeding pods up here for getting things going. So maybe we'll put in fact, you know what, I'm going to put in a second water storage there. And that, there we go. So we've got 2 of them. That one can be where the big one goes, and that's there. And then the town centre can go here, and then we're going to want a storage for the scrap, which has got to be an industrial pile. I'm going to put it right there in the center. You're going to be for storing scrap metal, and then the guys that grab the scrap metal will come and drop it down here. So that I think is going to be the best way of doing it. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll put the town center in there, put a couple of things in, move like say 5 or 6 beavers over, and everything will be good to go. And we can get a couple of beavers. Oh, they want houses as well, don't they? We can put houses on top, but that's kind of awkward to put houses on top because we need to. I don't know. Let's build 2 houses on top, and then what we'll do is we will build a ladder here. We'll just do that, and then put another ladder at this end as well. like that. Yeah, and then they can get up to their houses. Awesome. And then the where is it? Where is it? The breeding pods can all go here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least to start with. So yeah. Okie dokie. And then we get imports and stuff coming there. So we need 4 beavers here and 4 beavers there minimum for the imports, and then we need whatever we need for actually working. So we're gonna have to send more beavers over than we currently have, which is a little bit of a problem, but not a major problem, because we can quite easily put some more breeding pods in over here temporarily to get some beavers going. Things can go slow and steady. It's not a massive thing. Let's put another breeding pod over here for the moment, just to get one more going. We are at 64 plus 7 beavers going on here, so we're at 71 beavers. That's because these are supposed to support 6 beavers, was it, or 10? 10 beavers, which is 60, but because we're at the next well-being, it's gone up by, I want to say 10%, 20%. So instead of being 60, it's 72, and we're at 71, so that makes sense. So, yeah. Okay, and there we go, so that's all done now. Is it all done? You can build this. Yeah, cool. Build that and then build that. Awesome. And then when the drought comes back, we will have power up to rivals, and we can put the smelter in here and start powering it. Everything will be awesome. Yeah, I think everything will be awesome. We will have to move all this anyway. So, but right now I want to get all the stuff down here, get the smelter built, and yeah. Okay, split time. And wait for this to be built. Oh, you have nothing to do in range. That's fine. Pause and wait for them to run out of wood. Okay. Let's come back when the drought comes back, because then everything over here will probably be built. The drought is over, and we're out of water. Yes, we are. We're out of water, and we're out of water because I built these and foolishly got they need to be filled with water, although it's only got 23 water in it, so that's not so bad. I guess we just pumped all the water out. I guess we just yeah, I might turn off the rules for these actually, so we can just get some more water going, because if we don't pump water out of here, we're not going to be getting any, because these are not going to be enabled for a long time. We need to build measuring thing for over here and have water pumped out over here if there is water here, and if there isn't water here, then they stop. So I think we're going to do that. So let me destroy that house there, and we'll put in 4 houses over there. Okay, we're going to make these a higher priority, but not from our builders. I'm going to build a hut there as well. I didn't mention I put it in, but we've got to build a hut there as well, so we want to build that. This is a long way to go. They are building everything. I think everything is built up here now. They just need to do a little bit. So we can build those. We can get food coming again. Food is terrible. We run out. We completely run out of food. Which, this isn't a bad thing. This isn't a bad thing, because I wanted to upgrade the kohlrabi storage anyway. With a larger storage, which we can now unlock. So that's not going to be so bad. We can actually get 3 of them in here. Awesome. I'm not going to do 3 kohlrabis. I'm going to do kohlrabi, and I'm going to do fermented cassava, and then just normal cassava. Yeah, for the moment. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to lower this all to be very low priority. So they'll build things over here first. Yeah, okay. Build the houses. Get the houses done. And then we're going to look at getting a water alarm, combined stream gauge and water alarm that will give a warning when it has no water. Stream gauge, work in progress 11 high stream gauge. Okay, so we want to do some advanced stuff on here. We want to attach a stream gauge to it. So I think I want to just get a standard stream gauge. We don't need an alarm one. I want to put it down here, but we can't build it down here. Although we can build it here, so I think we'll get it there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these 2 here. And we will put in some more pumps around here. We get 3 in here. We get 4th in there if I built another platform. Over there. Let's unlock the 3 high platforms as well. Why not? Why not? Yeah, awesome. Okay, and we can get rid of that one too, and then we'll get rid of the science shack as well. We'll probably rebuild the science shack somewhere else, because we definitely still want loads of science. We still want loads of science to be done. Build that, right, and then the idea is going to be we'll build this and we will link that to these pumps here, and then we will say, hey, when there's water, enable. When the water runs out, stop. So they'll pump a little bit longer, but we'll start later, which means we won't there. And I think we'll be able to swap these around as well, perhaps, to say, hey, when this is no water, have these turned on, and when it is water, have them turned off. So that would be kind of the idea behind this. We'll see whether that works or not. The workplace is going to be very high for these as well. I want to get into finding out how this link thing works, so we'll find out with this. Okay. Houses are built. I mean, you should get built next, hopefully. Oh no, you're going to build these here, but that's fine. We'll build those there. Food, we are completely out of food. This is a little concerning. We're actually eating all our berries up now, which is very concerning. But that's okay. It's okay. We've got no real choice in the matter. We just got to wait for them to get on with it. And, so they're growing now. So okay, can we avert this crisis? Can we survive another starvation? Because I didn't see how long that drought was. I wasn't paying attention to it at all. I guess it was longer than I thought, which means we ran out of water, which was obviously a major problem. So yeah, dope. Could do with storing more water down here, really, couldn't I? Really do with putting some more water storage in. Just dot it around, realistically, couldn't I? More storage is better. So let's put in a water storage there. There's another drought coming straight away. That's not really ideal down there, but we could do this in a water storage here as well. Okay, and we'll see how that goes. We might have to not pump out of this one this go round, although if we do that, we definitely won't be having any water going, because we just don't have enough. Right, let's prioritize the water butts, get those built, because we do absolutely positively want those done. Enough to be in range. Oh, okay, so you are finished for your wood thing. Awesome. So we're ready to construct over this side as well. However, this is more important. This is far more important. We don't have enough food. We don't have any planks. I might have to re-enable that. In fact, I'm going to have to re-enable our lumberjacks here, because we're going to run out of wood otherwise. So okay, let's see how this goes. We've just got to kind of hope that they can clear the food and bring enough food in to support some of our people, hopefully. I don't have any planks running. Oh, at least we're pumping more water. At least we are pumping more water. That's fine. You haven't been built because you don't have any planks. Okay. I suppose it's just a case of waiting and hoping. So things are definitely not going according to plan. Many beavers have died of hunger, which is kind of expected. This is kind of a double whammy of a hit, because when they get hungry, they slow down. And when they slow down, they work 50% slower, which means they bring in food 50% slower, which means there's less food to eat, which makes them even hungrier, which just completely hurts everything. We don't have any breeding pods going on at the moment, so our population is absolutely going to take a dive, which means this isn't going to happen this time round. I should also pause these two buildings up here so no one lives up there. There's no point in you living all the way there. Come down here. Yeah, we have to pause those for the minute, because there's absolutely no way we can keep up with this whatsoever. It's just not currently possible. What I would like to do is get more berries going in over here, because the problem is that they die off because the water drops. So yeah, and because the water drops, they can't get the there's no water here for them to grow. So we do have to keep pumping the water though. It's only a 12-day drought. It's not so bad, this one, but hopefully we're going to start pulling out of this. We're still going to have beavers die of hunger. We're going to lose probably half the population, but of course, as we lose population, there are less beavers to feed, which means there's more food for the ones that are alive, which means that they will get the food bonus, which means they won't have the 50% downfall of working, which means they get more food in, and then the surplus of food will increase again as the population rises. So yeah, because right now the beavers are not getting up to get the kohlrabi up here, which I know they have done before. So yeah, so once they've got their bonuses going, which they are now, we should start eating through this and get going. Maybe we could do with another farm, perhaps harvesting along here. So I'm not sure, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Still no food. Beavers, yeah, it's bad, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be a slow process to rebuild. So I'm gonna have to leave this running for a bit, and hopefully no more terribleness will happen. Let's see how it goes. We do have the stream go set up, so let's do the little thing here with the linky link. Let's pause that one. And you are going to be done in a moment as well. Awesome. So when you build that one, that'd be fine. If we even have any beavers working any of these, we do. Cool. Right, you're done. So pause that too. There you go. So what I want to do is I want to set this to these. So let's go advanced. Attach a stream gauge. That one. Attach stream gauge. So we can attach them all to this one stream gauge. Okay. And pause when below 0. Yep. Unpause when above, let's say 0.21. I don't know. Is water level. Yeah. Oh. Unpause when at 1. Now I wish I could copy this, because I now need to do this to all of them. So I should go pause when below 0.1. That's really awkward to move a little bit, but yeah, so that's when I pause, and then unpause when above 0.1. Okay, that's how it should be. Right, I need to do that to all of these. It's really awkward to get that number exactly right. Oh, come on, maths. And what that should do is when the water comes back and it gets above 0.1 deep, they'll start pumping, and then when it gets below 0.1 deep during the drought, it'll go, because the water stays in here for a little bit longer after the drought starts, because obviously it had to drain out, but it doesn't come back for about a day after. So hopefully that'll work, and hopefully that won't do the. I don't think it will hit 0.1 and then stop because it's yeah. But hopefully that'll work beautifully and wonderfully and fantastically, and isn't dependent on the drought. So when we start building the dams up here, it will be even better because it'll still work, because the dams up here only block the water up to this level at the moment. They don't go higher, so this will still be viable later. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. Okay. Okay, we're getting a couple of bits of food in, which means our breeding pods are going again, which is awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is good. Everything is golden. So I'm going to let this go, and we will try and set these to obtain and these to obtain. We want to fill all of these up. Okay, from the little ones. So get our haulers doing some work. The builder's hut, I'm going to actually set to the lowest priority. It's just like an additional, if we have spare beavers, go and do that. So, yeah. And hopefully we'll recover from this, which I think we will. I think we'll be okay. It's just gonna take a bit of time, but that'll be okay. So we shall leave this one here. We shall come back next time. I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm going to wait for our population to recover a bit and we get a surplus of food and things coming in, because we're going to desperately need that. This is not going to sustain us for very long. I'm also tempted to plant more crops over here and do something with another crop. We might do that next episode, actually. I might come back before I let everything recover and try and do stuff. We don't need that much power here. We just need to basically get the smelter going. That's it over here for the metal. Then we'll probably use the rest of it for food. That makes sense. Alternatively, we could try and figure out how to get up here with the power, which would involve probably going over the top, but I can't do that because we'll figure it out next time. Because I could put stuff up here because this doesn't get any wet, so it's dead land. But I think we'll just put the smelter in here. We'll get the smelter going, and then we will use this rest of this for farmland, because that's probably going to be a good idea. And then we'll plant whatever crop we need to plant in here. I don't know. Let me know what crop we should plant next. I think everything else requires 2 lots of processing, so it's going to be kind of awkward. Mangroves are awkward as well because they're holding the level, so we can't really go with them. But we'll see. We'll see next time. So, okie dokie. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Many beavers were harmed in making this episode, but it's okay. They're on the super fad diet thing, where just you don't eat food and become super thin, which I don't recommend for anybody, not in beavers. Till next time, as always,